Hello everyone, you're welcome to Deliver Studios. This is Android programming. We're going to be looking at the Android circular reveal or toggle effect, like in WhatsApp. There's a way the reveal pops up, which is right at the far right corner. In Android WhatsApp, while sending media files, you can notice a attachment or an attachment icon on the right side of the toolbar at the far right corner, which performs a neat toggle circular effect. As you can below you have GIF image, which is exactly what we are going to show you, what I'm going to show you this moment. And I would like you to sit back and try to grab one or two things. The reveal effect is going to use a ripple drawable class to achieve this. So what is reveal is going to come in a splashed way, as if it spreads out from a corner and folds up to collapse. Now we'll go to our IDE, our Android development environment, using Android Studios. We go to our Gradle. I have the file structures of the application right here, but I'll be taking you through the step-by-steps of the important module in this application, so you can still have the opportunity to get my source code from my GitHub account. Go to the build Gradle, the model app. Now there is a Maven URL which links to the https gitspark.io. That is very important. The Maven URL, the dependencies, there's a file tree, directories, libraries include the jar file, quite important. The Android support app comp is the version of the app compat, and there is a GitHub circular review. That's quite important too. These are the dependencies that are important for this application. We go straight to the menu folder, which sits the menu. You can see here the menu main. Let's see what's contained in the menu main. It's called to the main activity. It has two items, the settings and the media, which is going to be the menu, the top bar. What will it contain? So it actually contains two items, the settings and the media, which is like a clip, with the icon, which is just like a message attachment. So we check the XML layout, which is the toolbar. The toolbar sits in the layout. The toolbar XML. Okay, this is calling the widget, the version cell widget, with the width matching parent. The height is the attribute of the action bar size. There's a color primary, which is as a color XML there. The overlay, these are very necessary. Now we look straight at the media attach menu XML. This is where the image of the splash, let's say the review or with the circular toggle, this is where the images are being declared. We have the image button for gallery as a text view, which sits just under it, called gallery. It's all in a linear layout. The image button is for photo, for the text view. It's for video. We have for audio, location, contact. Okay, that's the last. So this is the layout for the review, the circular review. Now let's go to our activity main, which is the main, the first layout of the application. It's actually in a frame layout, including the media attached. It must be included so that it's called on this layout. So once this comes up, the layout of the media attached has been programmatically linked with the activity main. So once the button that calls the layout is being punched on in the activity main layout, it calls the review backgrounds. So that's that for the layout. Let's go through the Java class. The Java classes sits in the package circular toggle, the main activity. This is where the logic is being handled. Okay, we have a class, the main activity, which extends the app compact activity, and it implements the view on click listener. Quite important, so that once there's a click on the media icon or a video icon, there should be something listening on that button. So it has a lot of import libraries, the animator, which actually brings down the swipe, the image, the linear, you can go through them. Now we have three fields being declared: the linear layout, the boolean, the image button with gallery, photo, video, audio, location, contact. You can as well say private image button, gallery button, repeat private, but instead of repetition, that's why it's been declared, because it's on one particular field. Now the onCreate is being declared, which set the content view with the layout activity main. That's the default layout. This class init view pops up, which calls the method init view. The method toolbar was initialized, and the view by ID toolbar was attached. The set support action bar method was called, and the toolbar is passed into it as a parameter. The variable mReview holds the review items, and it sets the visibility to gone. We have 6 variables here: gallery, button, photo, video, audio, location, content. Also doing the same thing, calling the ID, and which is an image class, the image button. Now the gallery button is being set on click listener, which can be extended once there is a click rather on each button. The on-click listener is being triggered. The on-click view holds the ID of button, photo, video, audio, location, and content. And it has a switch statement that iterates if the particular ID being called. This is when it's being clicked anyway, which class of the ID should be called. That's why it's using the switch statement. The ID reveal view method, which was called somewhere up. Let me highlight on it to be able to. Okay, it's being called here on the click, so it gets the visibility and make it visible if it's true. If the button click match the ID, the visibility is true. It reveals or triggers the button. On options item selected, on a particular item selected, there is radius, the mathematical expression that gets the width, the height, the top, trying to make it sit well on the background, and also adding the animation effect on the background of the review, the animation effect with a public void of on animation start, on animation cancel, and an animation repeat if the action is being repeated over and over again. This is particularly for the Lollipop and above versions. The animation is quite short than the previous version of Android, so you can lay your hands on the source code, get familiar with it. Let's launch it and let's see what is actually happening in the application. You can get the source code from my GitHub account. So I click on Run Application. Box of my Gradle console. A better view. Okay. Picture is building up. It's finished, build successful. Trying to launch it in my emulator. See how the application sits. Wow, wonderful. This is the settings button, which was declared in the menu XML, and the attachment. This brings the swipe. You can see holding 3 images button. Swipes back, toggles its circular toggle, swipes back, just like WhatsApp. WhatsApp has this functionality in its application. You can pick it up, you can extend the click, which is going to be called by the on click list now, to take to another page, create another page for gallery, photo, and audio. That's just how the application is. That's the further usage of this functionality. I hope you've gotten 1 or 2 things. Thanks very much for listening, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Bye bye.